Hey, Grant and Amelia, it's your first birthday. It's
Yay.
November 22nd, 2012.
Yay.
And you're here with your grandfather, Jim Cole, and we're going to ask him some questions on your behalf.
Which you might find some use for later.
Dad, when and where were you born?
I was born in Washington, D.C. on August 5th, 1941, which was a long time ago.
And who were your parents and what did they do professionally?
My mother's name was Sarah, and she was a secretary hyphen administrator. And my father was, his name was Adelbert James Cole, and I'm James Adelbert Cole, and he worked for the government, writing civil service standards.
And what religion / ethnicity was your family?
Mixed. Grant? Mixed.
Well, what about your father's family?
My father's family was Protestant, I think mostly Methodist.
And your mother's family?
Jewish.
Yeah. Did you have brothers and sisters?
No, I was an only child. You okay, Amelia?
She's okay.
Okay.
Describe your most vivid memory growing up.
Wow, that's a hard one. Maybe watching the dog I had growing up. Her name was Becky, and when she died, that was pretty heavy.
Oh, how old were you when she died?
I think about 17. My father died shortly thereafter.
How did your father pass away?
The immediate cause of death was a heart attack. There was some question of whether he did something to induce it.
Who influenced you the most when you were young?
My mother.
How did she influence you?
Well, she was the one that strongly suggested that I do something to better myself. Unfortunately, for a very long period of time, I didn't listen.
So when and why did you decide to move away from home?
Well, I went into the Army after dropping out of high school in 1961. I didn't graduate. After failing the 2nd grade and the 10th grade.
And what did you do professionally?
What do I do professionally? I'm a lawyer full-time and a Protestant minister part-time.
And did you date a lot before meeting your spouse?
Yes.
And describe your 20s.
My 20s?
Yes.
Well, at the beginning of my 20s, I was in the Army. As I recall, I spent my 21st birthday on KP in the Army.
What's KP?
Then in 1964, I went to college, and 1968 I graduated, and in the latter part of 69 I started law school, and in 73 I passed the bar and became a lawyer and started practicing law in 1974, which I do to date.
And how did you meet your spouse?
At a dance.
Yeah. And when did you
There was no online dating then.
when did you have kids?
Well, you were born, what, 3 years after we got married, right?
1974.
We got married in 71, so that's when we started having kids. And we had 2.
What are
You and
your
sister
What are your
Karen.
kids' names?
Carla and Karen.
And describe your kids growing up and the home that you made for them.
They were nice little girls, and from time to time they had issues, but I mean, they were nice little girls.
Well, what were you trying to pass along to them in your home?
I'm not sure exactly. I guess I wanted them to have happy lives and reach their potential, whatever it was.
Did you think that you would be a grandparent one day?
I never gave it much thought. I assumed that would probably happen. Yes.
What are your hopes and dreams for Grant and Amelia?
Well, I want them at a minimum to have a college education and to fulfill their potentials in whatever they want to do. And be able to earn a living at it.
What do you want Grant and Amelia to remember you for?
If I'm still around when they're old enough to have an impression, I'd certainly like them to remember me as a caring grandfather, I guess.
Well,
but
what-
I doubt it.
Well, what other things about you as an individual? Like what do you think is important about you that they should know?
Well, there are a number of things, but the most important single thing is everybody has heroes one way or another. And my hero is a cartoon character named Foghorn Leghorn, who's a rooster. And his main virtue in life is that he keeps getting the crap kicked out of him. And he gets up and he has his famous, it starts over again. And his famous line is, "I keep my feathers numbered for just such an occasion." And he's my hero, and I'd like to be like him.
Good. Do you have anything else that you would like to say to Grant and Amelia?
Love you.
All right.
And I wish you the best, and I'll try to help you the best I can.
Well, you're a good grandpa to them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy.
Bye.